싫은 내 삶 속에
You must go back home.
떠나가만 보다 따뜻해
You must go back home.
나를 완성하겠어
Come back to my home. Come back home. Come back to my home. Come back home.
삶 속에
Come back to my home. Come back home. Come back to my home. Come back home.
완성하겠어
Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, after some of you guys asked for it, I will discuss with you some controversy topics in K-pop and tell you my thoughts on them. We can all have different opinions, so don't spread hate. Just tell me your thoughts in the comments, as well as any other topics you would like for me to discuss. So let's start. Shipping idols. This topic is especially popular, as I see it happen to every single idol. I don't believe it's bad wanting your favorite artists together. What I find wrong is going above and beyond to make others believe it's real. I see so many fan wars happening just because of people being jealous of ships and wanting someone else in that ship. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I especially find it disturbing, because idols can't even interact with each other without people bring after rumors. I especially see it in the same groups, wanting some members of the same group to be together. I won't have any problem, of course, if anything like that happened, but when we don't know, let's not say anything and make the artist uncomfortable. And I won't even analyze how some of them may have actual relationships, and having fans ship them with different people, it's at least weird and uncomfortable. Just show respect, and if you like a ship, keep it on the low and don't be obsessed over it, especially for underage artists. Line distribution. A lot of groups have this issue, some more, some less. I understand that in some songs, a member can fit better than the other. Personally, I won't be mad if a group member has less lines than other. It's normal. What is not okay is if this is constantly happening. They can't always have the same number of lines, but what they can do is balance it. I don't care if someone wrote the song, or they believe every time that the others fit in only 5 lines, and that mostly goes for G idol. I like their songs, but their line distribution sucks. These artists didn't debut for just being there. They all deserve their time, and that goes for every group. It's unfair for the idols and the fans. Screen time distribution. For me, this is the one that it's all up to the company and the production. There is no excuse for someone to not have enough screen time. Even if they don't sing enough lyrics, there is always a place to the choreography or music video for them to shine. Favoritism. Sadly, it exists. A lot of companies tend to advertise an artist more than the others. I don't think this will ever change, but I hope at least the other members aren't mistreated. But if we take into consideration that the company does these decisions, why people are hating on the artist that is being favoritized? Personally, I think that it is a burden for the idol. Most groups are really close with each other, so that one person wouldn't be comfortable being always on the spotlight. I have seen numerous occasions when idols were being favorites wasn't always for good. For example, Jennie is known for being the company's favorite, but the amount of hate she gets is more than the privilege of being the favorite. Next is the question of who is the king and queen of K-pop. There are groups and individuals that represent K-pop, because they have bigger following and more impact. But I believe that everyone says that for their favorites, and that's normal. But for us to title 1 or 2 people as the king and queen of K-pop won't do any justice. Now into something that many people have an opinion about, is if BTS paved the way. BTS is a phenomenal and one-of-a-kind group. They open a lot of doors for K-pop and Korean entertainment in general, but I don't fully agree on the pave the way thing. I feel like it would be disrespectful to ignore all the acts that happened before them. And even after that, everyone had an important role to this movement. BTS were the ones that hit on the right time, and as they are a group with so much potential, they got the interest they deserved. No one really was so constant in the Western market. They were the ones that went viral, and I'm so happy that people can see how wonderful they are, as well as how K-pop in general is. Everybody worked so hard, and I'm glad that K-pop is getting the recognition it deserved. Second-generation fans. I know that not everybody is the same. I will talk only for the part that is like that. These fans often try to make newest fans feel less that they came after them, as well as they always bring their favorite groups as the standard and it all happened because of them. I personally acknowledge everyone's work and how it contributed to how K-pop is, but that never stops. Each generation brings something unique, and I repeat, not all fans are like that. Idols are not perfect. Well, obviously, everyone does mistakes. I think the best thing to do is to acknowledge them as fans. For me, I respect the fans that acknowledge their favorites' wrongdoings, and not only that, but the fandom is more healthy when fans aren't always so defensive when something is actually wrong. Idols being in relationships. There is always a part of the fandom that doesn't like when their favorites are in relationships, but that shouldn't stop the idols from dating. They are just like us. They need this in their life. I understand when some companies don't want their artists to date in their first 2 years of debut, but you can't force it. I personally believe relationships are better being kept in private. For the own person, he or she doesn't deserve all this negativity, and that's the only reason. People should just think more clear, that it's something normal and inevitable and don't make a big deal out of it. Idols taking a break. This is something that should be accepted more. They are humans that are constantly in the spotlight. They need their time away from all of this, so they can continue without so much pressure. And I believe that if they take breaks, that would mean that when they come back they will be stronger and better, and do the thing that they love with joy. We don't know how they truly feel in their struggles in life. We should be more understanding. Slave contracts. It's insane that companies bring these crazy long contracts with so much rules in their trainees. They definitely take the most advantage of them because of their position. Don't get me wrong, I understand why the company wants long contracts, but they should make it more reasonable, especially all the rules and the normal things idols are prohibited on doing. Fourth generation criticism. People have crazy expectations from this generation, as they have more opportunities, and people pick up on anything. But I wonder if they forget that all of them are rookies. And also the fact that this generation just started. We have so much to see yet. We can't judge a whole generation from only the beginning. And if you ask me, I think they have done so many things as rookies. Double standard for female idols. What I will say in this doesn't mean I don't think some male idols experiencing the same or worse hardships. I'm talking about most of the female idols and how the circumstances are. It starts with their salary. Especially if they are foreign, they are paid less. That is known for males too. Something that is actually so much worse is how they are being judged in their personal lives. Most that I have seen either try to hide it, or they get hate. We see that if both genders do the same thing, the males will get a pass and the females won't. And that goes for even their expressions. This starts from the netizens and fans and spreads like wildfire. It's sad and depressing if you think that. I hope that we will all be more humans and realistic and treat them with respect. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be waiting to see your thoughts on these topics in the comments. You can always leave your suggestions as well as any topics you would like for me to touch in the future down below. Thank you for showing your support on my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you like to follow me somewhere else, I have Twitter and TikTok at BangPinkCherry. Thank you for watching. Bye.